He was watching the sleeping girl, when suddenly, a squad of cops burst through the door. They pinned him to the ground, and quickly found a stash of illegal goods and weapons in his home. This meant he was facing serious criminal charges. But he wasn't worried at all. He was waiting for his dad to step in and fix everything, to protect the family's reputation. His dad told him to plead guilty, promising to get the sentence down to 4 years. This sudden betrayal was hard to accept, but after his father's persuasion, he finally agreed to the deal. In court, he calmly admitted to all the charges, but the judge thought the weapons were there to protect the contraband. In the end, he got 10 years in prison. That's when he realized, he and his dad had both been played by the prosecutor. 7 months into his sentence, a guard suddenly took him to the infirmary. Waiting inside were that same prosecutor who tricked him, and a woman who introduced herself as an agent. She said she knew he'd made friends with every gang in prison, even started some side hustles. They were impressed by his ability to get along with anyone. All he had to do was say a few words, and people would follow, just like this agent was doing now. They wanted to make a deal, transfer him to another prison, to get close to a serial killer, and find the location of a missing body. They suspected the killer had murdered 14 women, but only one body had been found. They needed the rest to secure a conviction. But the killer was locked up in a psychiatric prison, a real hellhole. He refused the offer on the spot. So the agent added, if he found the bodies, the remaining 9 years and 3 months of his sentence would be wiped clean. He still didn't agree. The agent told him, the killer was appealing, and if he won, he'd be released, which meant more people would die. But he just said, that's not my problem. The agent told him to think it over, and handed him the killer's file. Back in his cell, he couldn't help but open the file, and what he saw inside left him completely shocked.